Hey, welcome back. I figured out what, if you were wondering, at the end of last episode, I mentioned the Federalist paper thing, and I could probably talk more about Federalist papers today. Let's give you a reminder.
Expense of an accurate valuation is,
Okay, wait for the end. He's gonna say a word. What do you think he's saying?
in all situations, a formidable objection. In a branch of taxation where no limits to the discretion of the government are to be found in the nature of things, the establishment of a fixed rule not incompatible with the end may be attended with fewer inconveniences than to leave that discretion altogether at large. Publius.
Publius. What does that mean? Well, I looked it up. Publius. I guess that's how you say it. It took me a while to find it, but on Google, what does Publius mean? Why did Hamilton use Publius? Hamilton chose Publius as a pseudonym under which the series would be written in honor of the great Roman Publius Valerius Publicola. The original Publius is credited. Publius sounds wrong. It should be Publius, I think. With being instrumental in the founding of the Roman Republic, Hamilton thought he would be again with the founding of the American Republic. Is that interesting? I wonder if that's right. Okay. What's my Federalist note? And let's play some Zelda. Oh yeah, this is a let's play, not a let's listen to Federalist papers. Number 17. I guess I wanted to try to talk about the Federalist papers again because I didn't do it last week for obvious reasons. I couldn't even talk about normal stuff. And I didn't do it 2 weeks ago. I remember I tried to talk about Federalist number 10, and I kind of butchered it. I didn't talk about it right. So let's try again with number 17. I thought number 17 was interesting, but just because I understood it. The other ones, I don't know. I don't know if I can really boil them down to like a main point of what he's trying to say. I feel like I understand the words that he's saying, but I don't understand what they mean in the context of like what he's trying to say. So whenever I do understand, I'm like, ooh, I understand it. Publius. Don't do that. I guess those joy pendants probably do something good, so it's good that I got them. Okay. No, I can't hit him. What do I do? They're gonna get me again. Let me go up the ladder, please. Okay. The federal government has no reason to usurp the power of the states. That was an argument Hamilton made. I'm not sure if I don't know. I can't disagree with him. He's so much smarter than me. But I'm like, really? Is that what he's saying? And it is. He said, I have to write down some quotes from him. It's far more easy. Why can't I hit these stupid bats? Oh, I know what to do. It's far more easy for the states. It's far more easy for the states to infringe on national authorities than for national authorities to infringe on states. That's an interesting argument. I don't know. He did give some. He's always good at like giving examples and making his point. I think I need another one. I didn't write down the examples he gave. Really? No, that can't be right. Can't be. Publius. Nope. It's hard. It's I did write down another note about it's like it's hard to disagree when you know you're not smarter or you don't understand fully. Feudal system was like confederacy. Historians called feudal anarchy. He brings up Athens a lot, which is probably a good example to talk about when you talk about confederacies, like Athens and Greece and the Peloponnesian War, right? Is that what it was called? He's basically like, if we are a confederacy, we're gonna be Athens. Athens started the Peloponnesian War, I think, and then they were basically just like wiped out by Sparta. Can I command it from here? I don't think so. Maybe. This one's easy to remember. The most powerful state tyrannizes the weaker. That kind of still happens. But only one civil war. More likely for anarchy in the states than tyranny in the head. That was his big thing. I probably have to bring something in here. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's for sure what you have to do. More likely for anarchy in the states than tyranny in the head. I like that point better than the point of like, oh, it's more likely that the states will infringe on the national authorities. Doesn't the national authority have like more means and more power? So how could that work? I don't know, maybe he's saying if I don't know, if the national government wanted to like enforce a law on a state that the state didn't want. Oops, okay, so what do I do? Then maybe like the other states would be like, hey, you can't do that, and they would all like join together. But then that kind of opposes his point of like states were gonna fight each other. Nope. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. There's nothing in here. Oh, it's a door. Need the arrow and the thing. Okay. I don't know why I said that. Like Athens, the most powerful state tyrannizes the weaker. That kind of still happens. No, it doesn't. The point he was making, and he's right about this, is that you're less likely to go to war in a union than if you were just a bunch of confederacies. He brought up like the feudal system in England, I guess, or I think it was Germany, where like people were just constantly fighting each other because they had these feudal lords who had a lot of the power. They were underneath the king, but the king couldn't like enforce it. He had like these lords, I think, and they would kind of have a lot of power. The king had the ultimate say, but I mean, the places were big and he couldn't be everywhere. Do I have to play a song? Is there like a... Maybe? Up, left, right? That can't be right. No. Command melody? Song of Passing. What is that? What? Okay. Maybe this is a thing? No. Look around, look around. This is obviously something. Oh, there's like a little wind symbol here. Up, left, right. I'm so used to Ocarina that I was like, I have to play Zelda's Lullaby or something. On the Triforce. Okay. Arrow. Am I locked on? Lock it, lock it. No, ah. Nope, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. I don't have to shoot him with an arrow. They just open their mouths. After 3. Anything? Ah. These guys are not very tough. I like how when they die, they leave these little orbs and they don't disappear. Because when you get rupees, they disappear, but you gotta get them quick, get them quick. Open a chest. Maybe it's the boss key. A treasure chart. That's cool. Yeah, in Ocarina there isn't stuff like this where like you can get extra stuff in the dungeon or like missable stuff. Everything that you get in the dungeon you need to finish the dungeon. But this is like just something extra you can get. There's a little treasure chest. Treasure chart. That's cool. I gotta figure out how to do this. If we were a confederacy to start the country, I would agree with Hamilton and say, yeah, we probably would have had a bunch of wars between the states that just like, well, we want this to happen, and we're stronger than you, so we're just gonna do it. Like, we want this territory, so we're just gonna take it. And then the weaker territory might say, whoa, we got some friends though. The state next to us is gonna help us fight you. And so they go to war, and it's like a bunch of people die, and some dumb stuff happens where like they get some land. I think that would have happened a lot more. How do I do this? That's definitely what you have to do. But I don't know how to do it. Publius. That always happens to me where sometimes I'll just get like a word stuck in my head. Publius. I don't know. I think I maybe do have a little bit of OCD. Where I just keep saying this word over and over in my head. I can jump up here, but I can't throw it. We did eventually have a big civil war, which probably would have, I don't know, all the little tiny civil wars that we would have had if we would have been confederacies probably equal the big giant civil war, so maybe it just comes out in the wash anyway. What the heck? tried to throw it and it won't go. If I can't lift it up higher, right? The water. I don't know what to do. This is a tough one. So close to the boss. Maybe I'll end there for today. I'll have a nice short episode for once. I made some progress, I think. I got a treasure chart. Wait, did I? I don't know. Did I go through that other door? Yeah. That was nothing. Okay. Anything else about, not really. I didn't really say much. We learned what Publius means. I think there's another meaning for it. I think it means like the people or something. So maybe he was saying like, instead of using his name, he was like, this is written by the people. When you go onto Wikipedia, it has a different entry. It was used by both patrician and plebeian families and was very common at all periods of Roman history. It gave rise to the patronymic gens Publia, and perhaps also gens Publicia, the feminine. What is this word? Throughout Roman history, Publius was one of the most frequently used praenomina, typically occupying 4th or 5th place behind Lucius, Gaius, and Marcus. What is it? I don't understand. And occurring with about the same frequency as Quintus, the feminine. What is a praenomen? I've never heard of that. This is interesting. We've got to look at this. Praenomen. An ancient Roman's first or personal name. What?
Praenomen.
Praenomen. So in Rome, they called first names praenomens. And Publius was just a first name for a Roman person. I've never heard it before, though. If I did, I wouldn't have been, like, weirded out when I heard it in the Federalist Papers. An ancient Roman's first name, for example, Marcus Tullius Cicero. That's interesting. You learned something today. How do you say it again? Praenomen? Say it.
Praenomen.
Praenomen. Oh, I guess it's like nomen is name and pre is first. I guess it's Latin. I never heard it before. Publius. Okay, was that interesting? You learned something today. Okay, see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but we'll figure it out. See ya. Bye.